Now or Never Now is one that is like the chorus, the like only silence can restore the sense of place I had before. Only silence can repair my sense of self I lost somewhere. I wrote, that song started as like a piano melody, like deep hibernation before my life went like sideways. Things were actually okay, but a deep hibernation like 3 winters ago. And it was just the melody on the piano, da 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 da, ba da 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 da, and then the bass movement on the left hand. And that whole melody, ba ba da 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 da, and it as well as that other melody was all there. And it, but lyrically it was like to permanently be in the truth and to evolve out of deceit, to confidently follow the first feeling I have before you speak. So carelessly you recklessly lose the one that loves you used to be me. That was what the verses were, and then I don't think I had another verse. And it sounds interesting, and I kind of know what I was getting at, but that's an example of my band being like, you gotta help us out here. What are you saying? I don't understand. And it's like, truth is, I didn't really know either what I was saying. So then after Pagans, we did a whole elaborate recording process of a bunch of songs that never saw the light of day. And that one went through a whole incarnation with a like 20-piece New Orleans jazz, like funereal march arrangement that we recorded in a church that was like so crazy version, it was really cool, but it's not metric. It's like what we really went out there on that. So then coming all the way back around to making this record, and I could not finish that song to save my life. And I ended up driving my car and parking in a parking lot in the middle of winter and being like, you can't leave until you finish this. Like, what are you actually addressing and talking about? Like, now. Stop being flowery and vague and like, nobody knows what you mean. You don't know what you mean. And it sucked. I was freezing and I was in my car for 5 hours. And I was just playing because we had the track. Like, they had developed the sound and all the sonics were there, all the parts were there. Melody, everything's there. This was like the last week of making the record. And then finally I was like, okay, I have it. I came to the studio and they were like, yeah, you did. And I sang it on my birthday. And then, and that's another one that's like, it's uplifting. And but for me, that one's still like, Dark Saturday's like so scrappy but Now or Never Now is still like, whew. I still feel pretty close to the place I was at when I wrote that. So. And now we get so scared.